Hi, this is John Clayman with IntelliFinishing. One of the issues that comes up many times with prospects considering a new finishing system is how can I grow my system in the future? One way you can plan for that kind of growth is that an IntelliFinishing system has the ability to grow over time because it's more modularly constructed than a traditional chain-based monorail or powering-free system. We're not welded in place. We're more like an erector set in design. So the support structure is bolted into place and then the conveyance is hung. And many of our customers will, after the initial design of a system, they will often consider implementing that system in a series of phased approaches. So, for example, we have a customer in North Carolina that started off with a manual wash on their loop of a system, but then 2, 3 years later, we installed a spur, a loop outside the regular system, and a 5 stage wash. This greatly increased their potential throughput, and plus it improved the pretreatment of their products for their particular system. Another option is sometimes we purposely design a system to just grow over time. Most systems, the key bottleneck in the system, if you design everything else to reach the eventual capacity, is probably going to be cure time. And so you can design a system with multiple lanes of oven, and with those multiple lanes of oven, sometimes you can just take out a lane or two or half of them to start with, and then add them later. And with an IntelliFinishing system, we can usually add that kind of extra lane of oven without even shutting down the existing system. So you don't really lose any throughput time during the new construction phase, and you gain the ability to sometimes double and triple your total system capacity. One last thing that sometimes happens with IntelliFinishing systems is that a company will design the system based on a certain footprint to begin with. But as time goes on, they realize that it may be more efficient to do the loading closer to their fabrication areas and to do their unloading closer to their assembly areas. And so it's not uncommon to see an IntelliFinishing system expand in a second or third phase of growth to take those load and unload areas and transport that product either from fab or to assembly, get that closer so there's less fork truck and people traffic, product traffic, saving up time and space. And then even on the assembly side, oftentimes there's directing that traffic to the assembly area that's meant for that particular product. And so all of those are reasons that an IntelliFinishing system is just simply more modular and can grow over time. And so if you'd like a system that could grow with your increase in demand over time, you might consider an IntelliFinishing system. Thanks.